got math with RHB, and we're looking at subtraction, lesson 6, subtraction of decimal numbers. It's very similar to subtraction of whole numbers. You have your decimal numbers, right? It's the same type of subtraction. What you have to remember is to make sure that you put the decimal in. So 6.8 subtract 0.2, okay, follow down below, put the decimal in first, then do regular subtraction. 8 take away 2 is 6, 6 take away nothing is 6. Right? If you want to know if you did it right, adding these two should give you the top one. So if you add this, you get 6.8, so we did do it right. Again, 3 questions across, so number 5 question here. And I've just carried that on from the 1, 2, 3 questions from addition. So subtraction, when you have 0 at the beginning, right, so you have 0 in this place. And I'm just trying to make sure I'm still on the screen here. I'm lowering it a little. All right. Again, you have your decimal number, you're subtracting, so just make sure you stick the decimal number in first, then do regular subtraction. Now, in this case, I have a 5 and I have no number here. So you can put a place value holder in there of a 0, right? Or you can leave it blank. It just depends. Some people like to leave it blank. As 5 take away nothing, well, that's just going to give you 5. All right, 7 take away 9, can't do it, so we're going to have to borrow. So I'm going to end up with, what am I doing here? 16. Okay, so, sorry, not 16, 17. I'm looking at the 7, 6 next to it. All right, take away 9 is 8. And I've already borrowed from here, so now it's going to be 5. Take away 2 is 3. Now, if you did it right, we should be able to add these and get this number. So 5 and 0 is 5. 8 and 9 is 17. Carry the 1. 3 and 2 is 5 plus 1 is 6. Decimal. And I end up with the zeros here. Alright, so 0675, 0675. Number 6. Move it over just a little. That's it, hopefully. Alright, we have a 4 with a decimal and nothing there. Subtract 3.59. So, again, placeholders, put the zeros in, because we're going to have to borrow from these. So, this one's going to become a 10. And we take away 9, we end up with 1. This one we borrowed already from it, so we can't change that to a 10. It has to be a 9. 9 take away 5 is 4. And I forgot, I should put the decimal place in first. So put the decimal in, don't forget that. Right? Even if you're subtracting along, you didn't do it first, you can add it in. Right? Just make sure it lines up. So they should be underneath each other like this, that 'Alright, we already borrowed from that, that 4. So it's a 3, so that's going to be a 0 here, because 3 take away 3. Again, do you want to know if you did it right? Add it. 9 and 1 is 0. 5 and 1 is 6, and 4 is 10. And 3 and 1 is 4. Key to it is keeping these decimals in the right spot. Don't shift them over. Right? They should all line up. If your question is written this way, where are we here? Let's do 6.8 subtract 0.2. Alright, now that one's simple enough, you may be able to do it in your head and just write down the answer, but make sure if you are writing the question that you write it with the decimals lined up underneath. Alright, once you line up the decimals, the other numbers should fall into the correct spots.